most of my clients that are referred to me, Karen, are very talented, amazing women, and most of them they are involved in some sort of a philanthropy. You know,
Hmm.
they really care about this world. They want this world to be a beautiful place. I also found that for women, when the kids are grown up, or there are some women who choose not to marry or have children altogether, the significant portion of their wealth may be allocated to those charitable causes as well. So our question comes from our Women in Finances group. How can a estate plan reflect those philanthropic goals and values? In other words, what are the, maybe some gifting strategies or charitable giving strategies for specific goals, Karen, that you can share with us and our listeners?
Yeah, I mean, we can't always assume that everybody has children, right? A lot of women don't have children. So where do their assets go? In some instances, they'll go to other family members, maybe siblings, right? Cousins, mothers, fathers, whatever. But I like to talk about myself. I am charitably inclined, and in fact, I've decided that when I retire in a few years, I am going to start volunteering at animal shelters. That's my big passion, right? So I've put aside some money that I want to go to a local shelter. That means a lot to me. But there are other things. You don't have to be that type of charitable. Uh, they can have could be Red Cross. It could be other things like that. So there are a few things that women can do. I love donor advised funds. I don't know if anybody on this call knows how they work, but they're a great way to give money every year and get a tax deduction. And also, it can go on after you passed away. They could look at private foundations. That usually is a little bit more expensive. Charitable gift annuities. They could even leave a life insurance policy to a charity. A lot of people do that instead, because it obviously is bigger. It's a lot more money that's left behind. So they're remembered. It could be a local college. It could be all sorts of things. So there are lots of different ways. But again, I'm going to go back to what I said in the beginning of our conversation. If you don't plan, if you don't have a plan, you can't leave it till afterwards, right? It's too late at that point. So sit down, work with your financial advisor, talk about a plan, like I have a plan, um, and look at the different strategies. Some of them are very tax advantaged. Um, and most of the time when you give to charity, it is tax deductible and
And
tax free.
yeah, so the key point of our conversation is to share with women some good news that there are some very valuable strategies that they can consider. Would that be donor advised funds, private foundations, irrevocable life insurance trust, or any other sort of trust we've discussed before? Even gifting some of the qualified monies directly to the
Absolutely.
charity
Yep.
can also create a tax efficient strategy. So you're making something that can last longer, than you in
And
our
be
world.
remembered and be remembered.
Exactly, exactly. I
I mean,
I
I
had a
always say, Natalia, there's two places your money can go after you're gone. You can't take it with you, right? It's going to go to the government, or it's going to go to your family, or it's going to go to a charity. Which which do you want to choose?